Yeah, this is the part two of this class. Sorry for the interruption. But like I said, we're expecting what? A bearish breakdown. So what we just have to do is wait. Wait. And the fact that once you've actually waited for all these things and it's actually coming your way, even though it's in red, leave it. Leave it. You can actually start with any equity. That's why you guys are surprised sometimes that I'm asking for a $20 account maybe fine, and I think people are not even actually appreciating the fact because the $20 is not actually getting me anywhere too as well. But I'm just doing it just for you guys to know that if someone that has $20 can do this, then if you are giving him like 1k dollars, you know how much you'll be earning, how much he's going to be earning. I'm proving I'm testing my might with it. You understand? So um now basically I said we're waiting for it to break bearishly. So yeah. So now that's about that. Using the chart pattern now we'll actually make sure the trend line, we use the OB. So now sorry that was a break. So now we're expecting it to break what? Bearishly. This B25 live signals. So now this still the higher time frame. Now so let's switch to a lower time frame and see when, because there are actually ways in which you can enter this trade. You can actually start to like enter here. You understand? So now see another confirmation. Can you see this was this was actually more or less like a flag as well. So the law, I think you just have to start from you get your market, you get the structure of your market from a higher time frame. Sorry. Yeah. Always make sure sorry. Always make sure your key levels are be recognized, because when a particular price of market is here, it may serve as a turning point, a corrective move, or a support, verified support, or let me say proving you have verified support. Yeah. So these are our, you understand? I've picked. Yeah. This will work for this and this. This will work for. When you join my class, you will know how useful this kind of stuff are. Like this kind of resistance, sorry, this kind of support, how useful they are, because they are actually a, how I say, it's actually a low, a B, a FBO that happened around that zone that came back up above the low of this candlestick. I know that's confusing, but fine, just join the class, you understand. Now there's no how I can wait the price of this market to hit here and won't react. I don't see it myself as a change direction, you understand, but there might be a retracement move to this particular place, you understand, because it's actually going to break these zones, you know. Then it might come in like this down, then come in, it might come here like this, down, then like this, then because we're expecting a bearish breakout, then to this place, you know, this one tallies with this one, this place, then my move like this, then boom, come down. These are our chart patterns. Penat. When, how do I know when to enter? I haven't still answered your question, right? Like I said, we're still switching to lower time frame. Now these 2 hours, when you want to enter a particular period of a particular pair, start from a higher time frame to know the knowledge of what you are doing. Our actions we are selling from a higher time frame. Now we need a particular price. We need to buy at a discounted price. We can't buy a particular pair at a premium price. We can't be profitable. Now we'll be taking our entries from 30 and 50 minutes. Yes. And more or less, if you're having a $5 account or $2 account, you take your entry from 2 minutes or 1 minute or 5 minutes. Yes. If you're having a $5 account, imagine you're taking your entry from 1 hour candlesticks. Are you kidding? And you scalp. Yes. Using your insignificant support and resistance. All these I will actually teach you if you are joining the class. And if you want to take you right from start, taking the basic everything, because I might say you know the basic, and the basic I think you know is not the basic. we'll talk about it. You can enter my DM and ask for it. Yeah, that was good too. But this is actually the free class I said I promised, and I knew you guys are getting something already. For those that know what's the OBE, you understand. I'm very sure you understand something. It's just that you can't know the chat patterns I'm talking about. I'm talking about Cosimodo. Everybody knows Cosimodo, you understand, but you don't know the different type of Cosimodos I'm talking about, and that's what the market is actually showing now. The Cosimodos, and Cosimodo was actually, like, let me say, brought up from Head and Shoulder. And one of the reasons why I'm back, like, those who pay attention. So, like I was saying, too. Normally these are our Head and Shoulder. But the Head and Shoulder we know, and the fact that not everybody knows the psychology behind this Head and Shoulder. This is the resistance. Sorry, support. Let me see. Now, resistance, the support. There's a breakout, a break in. From this basically is happening from the three laws of the zones, which you guys does not know. The law that says once there's a FBO, it has to come back and make a secondary test of the initial this thing. And that's why it came back here. They're using this to bring this, and yeah, that's it. But now, what they give us now is, what we get now is this, which is the Cosimodo I'm talking about. This is what we get. We get something like this. It will be below and come like this. Some can actually be like this. Sorry. But still, there are different approach to this things. If you understand what I was talking about trend line, fine, you will know that. Now, yeah, isn't this? Can you see? Can you see? Isn't a trend line? Can you see? Can you see? Price action is the best strategy for trading. FBO, this FBO always means the particular price of the pair is actually going in a different direction. You knowing that it's going in a different direction does not mean that when you sell here, that you boom come like this directly. It will still have to make some secondary test, some SOS, some what else, some I don't know. But there are steps to it. There are phases to it. Because this more or less like, and this was small of the principle that was used by Wyckoff schematics. All these things are the same thing once you understand. Trading is simple. Don't let any labalu they use another words to think it's hard. It's simple. It's simple, but not as simple as you think. Let me use that word. Now I have somebody that just told me he does not know about how to trade, and it's like, he wants to be taking my signal. Let me take my signal, I don't know how to trade. What if I'm wrong? What if I'm not saying the right thing? Everybody has their own frame of reference to the market. I've given a signal before, and somebody that I thought maybe after 2 days came to me like, yeah, I just something for 2 days. Like, not like talked, but it came from some advice. Like, boss, but you said like this, like, yeah, like I proceed this, and like, wow. Before I knew it, the market went in loss. It was right. So that's it. Everybody can have knowledge. You can be the master of your mentor tomorrow. But this is coming variously. If you are going to take it and it blows up your money, come back for a refund. Yes. So now, I said when to enter. This is a 2 hour scan, this a 2 hour time frame. So now, having this as a penalty, okay, it was actually validated because of the second touch here. So now, you can have actually entered after the secondary test here when it's broke out from this pattern. Then make a test here. This could have been your entry. We have indecision around these zones. Extent. And I'm switching to lower time frame. 30 minutes. Can you see reversal candlesticks here? Can you see double top, triple top here, double top here? So those are what we're talking about. Now see triple bottom, double bottom, making a triple bottom here. What else? And using the law of the zones, once there's a breakout here, is to look for the nearest support resistance to make a test first continuous movement. Can you see? The other block is actually it still has to come, though this market is actually a balanced market block. Can you see the move? But still there's another block here. Then the market still has to come to this place here before it goes up, even though it wants to goes up. But I want to join but if I want to sell now, where is the best discounted price to sell? Then I'll use my trend line again. Don't be tired of drawing trend line. I'm trying to say how to actually going to sell here. And there's a trick in the reef, let me tell you guys. You see these zones where we say the market would have actually it's the support, or let me say a zone that it should have changed as in direction, and it came to the middle way and came down. It didn't reach, let me say, this kind of trend lines, this verified trend lines that it notified the trend lines. Something like this now, you know what might happen? The market can now try and consolidate around this place in order to make sure that when it's going up, it's going to tally here. You understand what I'm saying? Before it comes down. Because all these things, they are actually, because if they are insignificant resistance, if not support, so definitely they are there for a reason. So when something like this happened, consolidating there comes up here, they know that this is the best entry for you. It happens a lot in there, and I will show you one. How do I set my stop loss? How do I know my TP? All those ones will be in the class. Wait one. Let me try and find what I said I'll find for you. This part 2 will actually be 20 minutes, so I'm trying my best to round up. Let me find the other one I said the other time. It happens a lot. Let me do something like this. Let me see if this is going. Because they tend to come be like double bottom. Yes, they will not be like double bottom or double top. Yeah, something like this. Now, can you see? I don't want to do something like this. But still fine. You can still use it. Can you see? We're expecting to come up here. Or this normally it should come down, break this, but came up. Instead of breaking it, still came up. Those are tricks. It came down. Mitigated this support here. And what am I talking about? Mitigating is retest. Mitigated this one here to form Marizoba, or you can call it Twizzler. And if you're adding it together, it's actually going to give you a doji. There's a break here. All these things. Just coming for the class. I'm already dropping too much. So that will be the end. So we've talked about, okay, let's see if we can actually have more. We've talked about pennants, we've seen the pennants. We've seen more of the reason why the pennants are not working. Understand? Because normally you should be expecting that the price of the market should reach here before it sells. But they are not selling because of the chart patterns inside the chart patterns. So you have to know the chart patterns inside these chart patterns of the chart patterns of the chart patterns before you know when to enter the market. Different chart patterns. You still have this one is a triangle inside triangle. You can have thousands of chart patterns inside your chart patterns. You can have chart patterns inside your zones and chart patterns. You can have, okay, let me say like you can have chart pattern inside your zones and chart pattern inside the chart pattern you saw in your zones and the chart pattern you saw in the chart pattern inside your zones. Sorry to confuse you. You are meant to be confused, to be confused. So that's not about that. Thank you. Hope to see you guys hollering in for the class. It's a class you don't want to miss. Yeah, it's a one-time class. I don't think I'm actually going to organize this kind of class again. Yeah, because it's a strategy. Very soon, they might tend to change it. But before they change it, it's actually going to take time. Because they have to think extra miles before they change this. It's actually going to affect them. They'll be breaking the rules of economics, buying and demand. Sorry, supply and demand. They'll be breaking. So before they do that, I've been using this since the middle of last year, and it has been the same this time. So one thing they do now is giving you guys a choppy market, convince you guys. See, if you have your charts, analyze your right charts, even though the market is being choppy, oscillating and still going down, still going very low, but the move will not be a strong move. Forget, just leave it. Now they don't even want scalpers; they want swing traders, because they believe that those people that are impatient will close the trade and think it's going in the opposite direction. For instance, now this market is going bearishly. See, what's all this? Something that can move like this. What's all this? But when they see that there are not enough people in the market, they go. And see there are enough people in the market, they start to move like, start to confuse you, because you're seeing doji, might be like, that is my people. Thank you. This is ASOS FX. Like I said, ASOS what? ASOS FX. We are actually going to definitely give you the best. ASOS FX to the world. ASOS FX to the world. Thank you, and God bless you.